Hello, and welcome back to the madness. Okay, so I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. So we're going to change things around because I never have haul, so we're doing haul first. So, I got this one. What does it say? Party like it's 1776, which is so freaking cool. I love this one. And then on the back, it says who's on here and gives some cute little, history about them. So, but I just love it. And then of course I saw this one and I don't know why I didn't take it out of the plastic bag. I'm sorry, forgive me, but if you know me, this is so true, so true. So I'm hoping next month to start both of these, but I don't know, because next month is Harry Potter sale. And I chose a pattern that is full coverage. Which, I mean, it's one of the bigger chapters. So, but Becca did her magic and it's going to look really cool. But it's a lot of stitching. I forgot how many stitches. I will be able to get it done in 1 month. It's just, I don't know if I'll be able to start both of these and do all the other stuff that I usually do. So I think this time we are going to do my progress and then we're going to do finishes. So, but I am super excited about that. Can you tell how super excited I am? So, like, here's one of the monthlies that I have to put. It's either 300 or 500. I don't remember what I picked, but it's Books to Muggles, which I'm going to be done with this pretty soon. This is very fun to stitch on, and oh, it's right here in front of me. Yeah, so I was only supposed to put 300 stitches. That's right. It's 300 stitches for all my main characters. So I did 1,303 stitches. So I know it's in the hoop, but next time I promise I'll take it out and show you the whole thing, because next time I'll probably be done. If I'm really serious with myself. Well, I don't know. Harry Potter. That's the focus. Okay, so, and that was, so I didn't do a floss tube last month. So this is 2 months of stitching. So there was actually 2 prompt months on this. I'm pretty sure that you're seeing, but still, it should have only been 600 stitches. And then we have the fall trees, and I kind of switched it up. I didn't like the coloring that they had, so if I went by what they wanted me to do, they would all be muted like this. Now, yes, there were colors. All these colors are what she picked, or he. I don't know who the designer is on this, but I didn't like how they had it. So each leaf was too muted for me, so I changed it up and I did it my way. So it's like I want to put them in the bags, but then I don't want to put them in the bags, and I'm almost thinking about going on Amazon and getting those other bags. Again, I have some here, but everything's disaster. So anyways, okay. Oh, see, I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know why I'm rushing. So let's stop rushing. I put in 1,002 stitches in this. And I did it in a night where I was just like really playing my games, and it was a fun stitch once you got the colors that you like. It was really fun to do. So I'll put that back up there. I'll put the bag there just in case, because now here's the thing. I almost have my Pip and Chip all bobbinated, well, cut and bobbinated, because, you know, I have my way that I like to do it, and I like to pre-cut and then put on the bobbin. So, we have 1.5 box left out of 6 boxes. So with everything that I have over here and a lot of things that I'm showing you, except for like the monochrome. Well, no, I'm not going to take that out of Pip and Chip. Gen 1, no. But everything else, I'm going to work out of the Pip and Chip. So do I really need to put these in a bag with the floss? Because I don't have floss pulled anymore. I pull, what I do, and I'm really liking this, is I look and see, oh, I was looking at the camera and I'm like, where is my greenhouse? It's there. This is why I can't look at the surveillance. Yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, okay. So like with this one, when I go to sit down and stitch, I know that I'm probably going to only have to pull 4 colors for the night that I'm going to be working on. And I do this with Gen 1. I'll sit down and I'll be like, I keep popping that. I sit down and I'm like, okay, in this section, I'm going to need, I usually, when I sit down to do Gen 1, I usually pull a good 6 to 7. And then I just work out of that because I go around and I see, okay, this is the colors. And especially with Gen 1, well, let's bring out Gen 1. Let's talk about it once we get to Gen 1. Okay. So then we have, see, like this one I need to keep in the bag because it's monochrome and it has its floss. Lovely birds. I ripped it out and I fixed it and it's looking beautiful and I love my peacocks. And I did 800 stitches on this. So I am super excited about this one. Okay, why does my nose feel like I am cold. The heat just turned on, so it's a rainy, cold, damp day. I came in the house and I was like, where's my sweater? Because I need my sweater because I'm freezing. So, okay, now we're to Gen 1. Ooh. So, with Gen 1, I keep smacking. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm smacking today. So, I basically have this much area that I'm working on. And what I do is I start up at the top left-hand corner. Yeah, that was hard. It's almost hard as math. And then I just work that whole strand all the way through and do it in the section. So I'm a traveler. My back will show you that I am a traveler and I don't care. But, yeah. So, I'll pull, like last night, I only did 400 stitches on this last night. But I only pulled 2 colors. Those 2, excuse me, those 2 yellows. So, I really enjoy just pulling a certain amount of colors and then I put it in one of these boxes and I just work on it. And then at the end of the night, if I know that I'm not going to continue on it tomorrow, then I just put these away real fast and then my box is empty for the next one. Okay, what's next? Oh, Gen 1, I did 2,400 stitches on it. Well, now it's 2,800 because I did 400 stitches yesterday. Now I got the hiccups. Yeah, because this weekend in one of my groups I became a healer. So I wanted to be more a part of the group. So I asked him, I said, how can I do this? To be, I wanted to become either a warrior or a healer, and I didn't know how many we had of each. So I said, I'll do whatever we need. And it was the smaller one. And I got it done in, I think it was 4 days, 3 days. I don't remember. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, yeah. I had 7 days to complete it. So, I worked on Halloween Boo. And we got 300 stitches in this. And I was wrong. There is back stitching. So, and Becca already said she's going to do it for me. So, yay. But, this is another one. Okay, a lot of them are fun. I don't know. It's just sometimes you put so much pressure on yourself and it's like, oh, I got to cross stitch tonight. And then every time I'm like, I got to cross stitch, I pick it up and it's like, I don't want to put it down. Okay. Now this one used to be a priority, but I'm pretty sure it's not anymore. I think I replaced yearly sale with this one, or country or whatever. But, I mean, you can't see much because the guys are all up here. I wasn't having fun. So I decided to stop working on it for a while. And I know once I pick it up and get another 1,000 stitches in this, I'll be gung-ho again. But I didn't want it as a monthly challenge. Main character is what it's called, not challenge. Main character. I guess it is a challenge, though, to get you to work on them every month for a certain amount of stitches. But I just wasn't enjoying it. And I'm like, you know what? I need to switch it to things that I want to stitch on and that are fun to stitch on. Okay, so that one goes over there, but I don't want to make a mess. But oh, I'll just start setting them there. If they start falling, just ignore it. Okay. So that was Empire State, and it got 610 stitches. This one, see, and like I said, once I pick up these darn things, I can't put it down. I only needed to do, oops. I only need to do, words are not my friend today. I only needed 100 stitches. And I did 800. I am really feeling, if you can't tell by the 1776 party like it's 1776, I'm really getting into patriotic stuff now. I used to not be. And Halloween and Christmas. So it's probably because of my stupid shelves, which I have a whole stack here, which you can't even see. I have a whole stack that I just need to sit on a weekend, come back here and sew and hot glue and get my shelves. I have so much stuff to put. Uh-oh. This one does have its box. I have so many. That's an empty. It's empty. Because I have it over here. I just have to sew it and stuff it and all that other fun stuff. So I told you that was 801 stitches. I feel like I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry. Once again, it's been a while. So I just swung that. Okay. So now we are, and I'm pretty sure this is still a main character. Pokemon type chart, 1,539 stitches. So, really loving this one. I was happy to finally get into the actual, this part. What is it? I think how it goes is if it's a slash, I don't remember. I don't know. I would think if it's this, it means don't pair fire with water, you know. Which I think that is water and that's fire, so that would make sense. Don't do fire and water. I don't know. She's loving how it's turning out. And it is a lot of fun. And oh, I bought a new light, I think it's pronounced Aut. You guys know what I'm talking about. I bought a new alt light, and oh my God, it's so much brighter. So now I can actually see, and I told her that she doesn't have to do the whites anymore. I will do the white. I hate stitching white, and especially white on white, I hate. But with this light, I can really see it, but I still hate stitching. I'm not moving you, I'm just moving the lamp. Okay. Because you're not moving, right? No, you're not moving. Okay. It's just the lamp that's moving. Yeah, so. I think Gen 1's a main character too. I forgot to grab my tablet. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, you're really like driving me up a wall. Oh, but is that too much in you? I don't know why it's doing that. I can't handle it. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Because it never used to do that. Now it's got a weird shadowing thing going, doesn't it? That's hot. How did I have it? Okay, we're just going to turn it off. Oh, but then I can't see. Oh, I'm sorry. What if I do that? Was that better? Ish. I still need to be able to see a little. Okay, that's good, right? Okay, it's not... It's wiggling a little, but not like it was. Back to what I was doing. Red Reaper. Oh, we're getting down to the bottom. Yeah. Okay, let's... There's only a couple more left in there. Ooh, now I can't... No, because I want to... Okay. Just stay focused. So, we have Red Reaper. Red Reaper. Who's Rooper? Red Reaper. Of course, you don't see the red yet. And I'm sorry, it's all crinkly. This Ada. Now, I like stiff Ada. But this was stiff Ada. I told Becca, I ripped it off of the hoop. And I ripped out the magnet. I said, go throw this in the washer. I don't care if it ruins it. Because if this doesn't get soft, I said, put tons of fabric softener in it. I said, if it gets ruined, I don't care. Because it either needs to get soft or it's going in the trash. And it's soft and I love it. It's still stiff, but it's not, the thing was, I just spit everywhere. The thing is that it was so stiff, I couldn't get it tight in the hoop. So it kept getting loose, but it was a loose, stiff Ada, and I just wanted to murder someone, and I almost did. So, and then we have a new start. I will be working on this one. Oh, see, this is why I'll have to fix that later. I got a new start. This is this way. My trick is that I always make sure that I put this at the top because I would have done it that way. I wouldn't have stitch on it because once I looked at the pattern, I could see that's where his head goes. But this one is really cute. I will show you next time because once again, tablet's in the other room. And I sure hope you can't hear the TV. John has that TV up so loud, but you know what? We're being nice to him. So we're not going to go tell him to turn it down because he has cut the grass. He built me 2 greenhouses. Thursday. Now this is story time. This is funny because Thursday, this is Monday now, right? Thursday, our dishwasher said, nope, not going to work. Which it was probably about 20 years old. Yeah, because they had it for like 5 years before my dad passed away. So, yeah, it's probably over 20 years. I just did buggy eyes. Sorry, guys. So anyways, here's the funny thing is about 25 years ago. No, it was probably about 20 years ago. Well, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? No. Anyways, when at our old house, me and John remodeled our kitchen. And it was really cool back then. I don't know if they still do it now. But Home Depot would come in and they would measure your kitchen, and you would just, it was really cool. I know they don't have these anymore. But, you know, like with these shelving units, you know, the cubes, you would go in Home Depot and you would buy the cabinets, and it was like put together furniture. Not as hard as IKEA, but you put your cabinets together and then you just installed them. And it was really cool because you go to Home Depot, the guy would come out and measure. You would have him come out because he knew how to measure things, because he knew about, you know, where the stove has to go, where the sink has to go, you know. And then you would go pick out the cabinets. And what was really cool is we had like this much space in between the dishwasher and the stove. And they had this perfect cabinet that you just put in there. And it was like, it was for cookie sheet. It was probably like more like this. The only thing that would fit in there was cookie sheets. And you would just slide your cookie sheets in it. It was so cool. So cool. But when we did it, John was hilarious. He's like, I said, well, we have to have a dishwasher. And the guy's like, oh, that's no problem. We can put the dishwasher right here. He goes, you'll be losing a cabinet. Now, mind you, we had behind us was an empty wall. So we had three big, I don't know what they're called. It's what the countertops sit on. But it was like humongous. Each door was like this big, and there was two doors, and it was just, both of my kids could have crawled up in there. One could have got on the top shelf. One could have got on the bottom shelf. We would have put Becca on the bottom and the top because, mind you, she was like 3 years old, 4 years old. In fact, she would hide in there too. That was hilarious. But anyways, so we had three of those. Then you had the counter, which, oh my God, I miss my counter space. If I had counters like I did in the old house, oh my gosh, all my stuff would be out, my crock pot and everything. Anyways, then on the top, you had these humongous, same size as the bottom, big cabinets. So what did I care if I was going to lose a cabinet for my dishwasher? And John was like, I don't want a dishwasher. I said, listen here, buddy. We're getting a dishwasher or you'll be doing the dishes all the times. And I will never touch a dish again. He goes, you wouldn't do that. Now, mind you, we were married for probably 6 or 7 years by now. And I said, watch me. He was like, we're putting a dishwasher in. Because I would, I said, I'll do dishes if there's a dishwasher. I ain't doing them all the time. But I'll do dishes if there's a dishwasher. But if you're not going to let me get a dishwasher, you will be doing them. So we got a dishwasher. So the funny thing is Thursday, the dishwasher goes out. I don't do the dishes because I work Monday through Friday. He works Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, no. So, I just heard something. Thursday, the dishwasher goes out, and it was like the world ended. No one knew how to do a dish. I told Becca, I said, okay, you're going to have to go in there, you have to do dishes, and you're just going to use the old dishwasher as a drying rack. We ate out 2 times this week, and just so we didn't have to do dishes. Anywho, okay, so I don't know how I got on that tangent. Oh, yeah, so that's why I'm not going to go in there and ask him to turn down the TV because he has, today alone, worked his butt off, and now he just needs to fall asleep in the chair. But I love the beginning of my gnome, and it's a little one. There's not much left. This was the most stitching, I would have to say, because then you're going to have his head and his body and then a broom. And then that's it. So, but it's very cute and I like it. And then this is what I worked on all weekend long. Now I worked up here too. You know what? I will. Because I really want to just, what am I trying to say? Ow! I just pinched myself with a magnet. And I promise next time too. Well, I don't know if it'll be next time. The next time I show Harry Potter, I will take it out of the hoop and show you the whole thing. But, I really want to move it down because I'm getting a little worried, but not that worried. So, that's what it looks like so far. But I have all of that to go. So I do want to move it to make sure that I have enough room. So you'll be seeing this again. I will probably work on this. I don't know when. Because I took this off of main characters too. So, okay, I'm just going to set this here because I want to do that. And so that was 2,565 stitches. And I forgot to tell you, this was 700 stitches. So, okay, now you ready? Now I do have, right, that was it, right? Yep. Okay. So I do have another finish, but it's not totally finished because Becca still has to do the back stitching on it. So let's see. Okay, so I think I had it where, nope, I did it right. Okay. So we have the yearly sale and Becca finished the back stitching. It's funny, she gave it back to me. She goes, there you go. I'm like, the sheep and the flowers are missing something. All she did was the margin. She's like, oh, my bad. I'm like, you're bad. So, but I love it. These patterns, I'm telling you, I love. So that needs to go and get finished. And then, which I really need to do this weekend. I really need to do some of this weekend. So then, let me see, do I do that if I pull that? We have May done. I love it. It looks so good. And the flags came out really good. And me and Becca determined those are llamas. No, alpacas. I thought they were llamas. She's like, nope, they're alpacas. And as I look at them, I think they are alpacas. Oh, I'm sorry. So, 1,140 stitches. Now, this does not mean it's only for the 2 months that I worked on this. 2,570 stitches. Then we have 1,964 stitches. Isn't it adorable? Look at those little checks. Love them. I really do. I just hate that you can't really see their feet unless you're right up on it. But I love it. Okay, here's a fun one. And this is going to go somewhere over here. I got to finish this up. But we got progress is progress. So Becca made that one for me, the pattern. So she was happy that I finished that. I gotta finish this so John can display this. I got John's little choo-choo train done. So, isn't he cute? Oh, shoot. Okay, progress is progress. was, oh yeah, 500 stitches and 500 stitches. I thought that was hilarious. And I finished these both in one night. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to finish the train too. And then, I don't have it here. Oh, they're up front. Okay, I'll show you them in the next video. Because I have, well, Becca's got to finish the, what would that be? April's yearly. And then I have, you would think that I would know this, May's country sale. But we got another big finish. We did June. So I'm not very good at this. I don't know how you guys can just like fold it and it's perfect. I can't make fabric do that for me. But we got June done. I love it. Next time though, I told Becca, I said, I am going to actually look at the color of the house. And if it's any of these colors, except for the roof, I love the color of the roof, but any of these other colors, I'm changing it. Because I really do like a very colorful house. And what was it? This is June. That was April. April's house was purple and I love it. And so I'm just going to change the color of the house because I can. Because it's going to be hanging up in my house. And this, I hate that you can't really tell the door. You know, it's just, it doesn't pop for me. But I love the viney part of the flowers. Hello? Someone opened the door and then they closed the door. Yeah, so, well, not too bad. It's only 32 minutes. So that's everything. Like I said, I do have a stack and see at least, oh gosh, at least I'm like kind of prepared because some of it I already have like the material picked out-ish. I just need to really like just get started. I need to wash some of these and iron them and yeah, because like this one, it's got to be washed. Gotta get the grids out. So hopefully next time. So this is what? April? The last week of April, I think. Yeah. So, see, I don't know if I'm, okay, so the next month is May. And I already know myself that for about a week I won't be stitching. But I think at the end of May, I really want to do it at the beginning. So, you know what? Okay. Because I'm doing the vlogs too, which I didn't do the vlogs the last week because I was doing I didn't get I don't know. I didn't vlog. Because I had the garden vlog going and I don't know. I mean, I stitched a lot. I really did stitch a lot. So that's not a good excuse, but I was stitching on the same thing. So I didn't feel like there was progress to show you. Now I'm just scratching myself. Yeah, so there'll be vlogs in between this. I will start the vlog tonight. There's not going to be a lot on the first clip because I just talked about all this stuff. I will show you where I'm starting though on Harry Potter, and then tomorrow, then I'll start the vlog back up, stronger than ever. So all I know is I won't be doing another floss tube until June 1st, because I really want, or the first week of June, because I really like to come with the numbers, you know. Some of you guys like it to know, you know, in the month of May, I stitched this many stitches and where my goals are and stuff. And because I don't have my tablet, and if it was 2 months. So June 1st, we are going to start fresh. Today, we are starting fresh with the vlog. Best I can do, guys. I try. I really do try. But, you know, sometimes it's just so hard to hit that record button. And when I'm in a sassy mood, I really don't want to record me being sassy. So, I don't know. Which, I mean, it's not like I'm hiding from you guys, because you guys have seen me sassy, that's for sure. But there's sometimes where it's just like, I don't know, let's just chit chat here. I don't know, it just feels like lately I haven't been talking to people. I talked to my one stitching group, but I just feel like there's nothing to be said. Like, I used to talk to someone every single day, and I mean, I love her still, but I think it was last Friday, she's like, we don't talk anymore. I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? The weather every day? There's nothing to report here. My life is quite boring right now. Besides my stupid garden, which I messed up. Okay. Here's what happened. There's no more stitching, so if you don't want to know life, then you can just, you know, stop it now. But I have this whole greenhouse thing, and I bought a thermometer to go in the greenhouse, and lesson learned. Now I know to look and see the time that it's recording, what temperature it is in there, which means if you would have just had your glasses on, you would have caught it right away. But here, I thought it was 60, 65 degrees in there. It wasn't. And my seeds got frostbite. So that's tomorrow's project, is to go in there and see what we can survive. We put a heater in there. Yesterday, Becca went and watered, and I was scared to ask her if anything was still green. But she said it was nice and warm in there, so the heater's working. So we had to start from scratch again, maybe. On a lot of things, yes. My lettuce, my corn. But some of the pickles and some of the cucumbers and some of the tomatoes survived. Like, you see so being in the florist business, knowing, you know, when it's cold outside, when a plant gets frozen, it gets translucent, meaning you can see through it. The pigment is just gone. So when I went out there and I opened up the door and saw these yellow white flowers, I knew. Or leaves, not flowers, leaves. But on a couple of them, I went like this and parted the dead, and I had green still at the bottom. So tomorrow we're going to clip and start some new seeds and all that stuff. But besides that, I have nothing that's going on. Work is work. You can only talk about work so much. It was a busy day. Had to wait for my stuff to be done. You know? So, but I told my friend, I said, well, you haven't been talking to me either. So it's not all on me, you know? I miss talking to her, but it was funny too. Then she came back and said, the weather report for today. I'm like, you got me there. I'll tell you my weather too. Because we always tell each other our weather, because she lives where it's cold and freezing, and I couldn't do it. I could not live where she lives because I don't like the cold. And even the summer, her summers aren't like hot, which our summers are miserable here because of the humidity. Now, if there wasn't no humidity, it would be beautiful. But with all the lakes around us, we get humidity, which 2 weeks ago, it was like in the 80s. And I'm like, we didn't turn the air on. And it was like, this is so strange. And John's like, yeah, well, I'm hoping that we don't have to turn the air on for a while. I'm like, I could do this. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't uncomfortable. I said, but the minute that I can't breathe, because I have very bad asthma, and humidity makes my asthma like go crazy where I can't breathe. I said, as long as the humidity stays down, I'm fine with this. He goes, oh, the humidity, and I'm out. The air's going on. So only the last night we turned on the air because a rainstorm was coming in, and it was like, I think 82 degrees, and the humidity was at 62%. And I'm like, I'm starting to sweat just sitting here doing nothing. And I didn't even have like my alt light on. So I'm like, he's like, air. And I'm like, air. And then the next morning we woke up, and that's when the frost came in, and it was 45 degrees. I was like, heat. It was, I think it was 62 degrees in here. I'm like, oh no. No. We need the heat on. So anyways, but I'm going to try to be words. I'm going to try to be better. My plan is for at the first of the month to have a floss tube, and every week, even when it is a floss tube, I still give you the vlogs, because I know some people do like to see the progress every single day. I enjoy vlogs, so I don't mind doing vlogs. I just didn't like to do the driving vlogs anymore, because I noticed my road rage is, the older you get, the less tolerance you have. And now I understand those old people saying, get off my lawn, because my tolerance is like, stay out of my lane. Don't cut me off. And when you do, you're going to get a lot of F-bombs. So anyways, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut up because it's 42 minutes. I just babbled for 10 minutes. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.